Might have some mods joining. Depends whether they can see we've gone live or not. We had an interesting experience in the car last night while we was out driving. Came up to a junction, put my foot on the clutch, boom, pedal went straight down to the floor. And then I'm thinking, right, how can we get this car back to the house? So what I did was I switched the engine off, put it into first gear, started it in first gear, and we've driven home in first gear. Hi, I can see you in the chat. Yeah, that's one mod in. Anyway, we've got it back home. There was some shenanigans with the clutch cable previously. And here's my thinking, right, I'd already anticipated the clutch was at the end of its service life, so we'd actually gone and ordered one yesterday. It was coming in for today. And I thought, right, well, what we'll do, we'll start to get everything ready. Hi Colin, it's great to see you in the chat. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well and keeping well. Good to see your comment there. So I've come back home and it's like, right, we need to do this clutch now. Hope you're having a good weekend, Colin. Bit of a delay on the chat. I'll keep my eye on that. We started taking things to bits, ready for this clutch arriving today. And lo and behold, the clutch cable has snapped again. So not only have we got to fit a clutch, we've also got to fit a clutch cable. So I've gone and ordered one of those, picked up the clutch at the same time. I'll take you round the front of the car and we'll have a look. Colin, all good here. Hope you're both well. Yeah, we're great. It's just an interesting, unexpected day of car repairs, more than what we originally intended today. Speaking of which, let's go and take a look and see what we've got on the task for today. Let's have a look. Ugh. This is the car, currently in a bit of a state. First job, we've got it jacked up on these axle stands. We need good access underneath. And see if I can turn this camera around for everyone. Right, that's better. Now then, right. Taking out the battery cover, battery and the battery tray, because we need to get access to this here, which is the gearbox. I've already taken out the clutch cable, which is here. There's one end. This end goes inside the car. And that's the bit that's snapped off, which is a bit of a pain. Didn't really want that to happen because the clutch cable is 40 quid. So that's quite an expense added on top of the repair. We've got access to this area. The air filter was here, so that's come out. And there's a pipe that comes along here, which is going to go for the air intake basically from the front. Hi David, good to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a good weekend. Access to the clutch, we've got to get this gearbox out, and the clutch is basically behind there. So all of this has got to come out. To get that out, we need, haven't got much light on here. There's a bolt here. Try and get that focused a bit better. There's a bolt there which needs to come off. That's the bottom ball joint. And that'll allow us to remove this drive shaft from under there. This is underneath the car now. There we go. This is the drive shaft here. We should have another one on this side 'cause it's front wheel drive. There's the other one. Front wheel drive. Taking off the plate. Let's have a look. Let's see if you can see the flywheel. There's the flywheel. There. So the clutch is just the other side of that. So all of this from here all the way back to there is the gearbox. So we're going to take that out. And then we're going to fit the new clutch, which is in this box here, which was quite weighty carrying that back from the car shop. David, not bad, thanks. Shane, me and my family so homeless. I did read that in one of the other comments. David, I have to be a bit careful about what we talk about on a live, so I don't want you to say anything you don't want to say, if that makes sense. I think I did make a comment about, well, you know, the first things that came to my mind, I think, was the council, maybe, if they were able to offer assistance or shelter or something like that. But it is a very personal situation for you, so I'll wait to hear back from you if you wanted to type. If you don't want to type, I totally understand that. That's fine. What else have we got on here? Down here, if you can see there, that's the linkage for changing gears. So they go back inside the car onto a gear stick, and we have to pop them off. I think there's 3 of them on this car, and from previous experience, they are a right pain to do. City Flyer, hello, great to see you. Nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a good weekend. What else have we got to do? When we've got everything off, we've got this here. This is called an engine support beam, and it goes up on the sides here, and then we're basically going to attach this eye to this chain, and we're going to use that, wind that up, and that's going to support this side of the engine, because we're going to be taking out this engine mounting here and also the one that's underneath at the back. So we're going to have to do that as well. A few other little bits to take out. This is the reverse sensor, and I've already took off the earth lead cable there. That's come off. Yeah, we've got an interesting morning stroke day ahead of us, but so far things that are normally seized and damaged on an old car like this, I've already undone that one. That's come off okay. These bolts under here, that one there, they seem to have cleaned up quite nice as well. So far we're probably not going to be too bad. Not going to be too bad. Switch the camera around again. There we go, should be back on me now. Bit of the engine support beam up here. Yeah, that's the task that we've got on today, which I didn't necessarily expect. We knew that we had the clutch to repair at some point, and we thought, yeah, it doesn't need to be too good, so what we'll do, we'll get that on order, and as it happens, I'm pleased we did, otherwise we'd be a bit of time behind, especially with it being a weekend. How is everybody else's weekend going? Hopefully you've got something interesting planned. What I might do is I might bring you back later on when I've made some more progress on this and do another quick live so you can see how I'm getting on. So I think I'm going to bring this one to an end. Thank you very much everybody for joining. Hope the rest of your day goes well, and I'll speak to you later on. Goodbye.